Many thanks for staying with us on Career Talk. I said earlier that we have Arewa Adire in the studio, and she'll be here to tell us all about the business, the nitty-gritty of the Adire business, the fabric business, the fashion business. If you love fashion so much and you do not want to go into sewing, the buying and selling part, the making part, the manufacturing part, the production part is also a business that you can look into. Join me to welcome the guest on the program today. Hello, Arewa.
Hi.
It's good to have you here.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
It's so funny that all these years I've never had you here on Career Talk.
Wow.
How can that be? How did that be? Because you are responsible for most of my Adire fabrics. So now let's start from the scratch. I would like to hear, from the horse's mouth. Although I have your profile right here in front of me, I can tell that definitely you are a mass communicator, but now you're into the Adire business. I want to know why the jump, why not mass communication, why not doing what I'm doing right now, why did you choose to go into business? All these questions are revolving around my head. Let's just start from the beginning. We want to know you, start from the scratch, your academic background first.
Okay. The thing is, truly I studied mass communication, but then I've always been into media work. Like I host red carpets for people. But most times I find myself wearing Adire anytime I go for all these media works. Oh. I find myself, so anywhere I go, people ask, I love this outfit, I love this Adire. Then people have not really been into Adire, but then I made that Adire my unique design, my unique style. So from there, my lecturers in school, when I entered school, my lecturers started requesting for Adire, that can you do this outfit you are putting on? So that prompted me to go and learn Adire, that this is an opportunity for me to learn maybe one skill or the other. So I came back to Abeokuta and got so good, ASUU went on strike. Ah. So in
a way, ASUU strike favored you?
Yes. Okay. So I used the opportunity to learn Adire. So while I was learning, by the time I resumed back to school, also from ASUU strike, we jumped into coronavirus, COVID-19. That was in 2020. So from there, I just started making. When school resumed, I started producing for my lecturers back to back. That was how I started making the money. Then I was like, can I really go back into this media work? Because I won't lie to you, media does not bring money like that.
Excuse me? I'll show
To me, I don't know.
Okay, for you?
Yeah,
personally,
me.
From your own perspective?
From my perspective.
We have billionaire that are media moguls.
What I'm saying is, the work is not every day.
Okay.
It's not like seeing that money back to back. But when I started Adire,
You do not want to engage in this conversation. Just focus on your Adire business and do not throw any shades. Don't throw any shades at all.
Sorry. When I started the Adire, I just felt, so people are really buying these clothes. Let me keep pushing more. Let me even learn more, because it's not just, I learned the basics, but as time goes by, anytime people bring new design, I'll be like, okay, I can try it out. So from there, I keep growing in that business. So that's how I found myself here today. Even before, I've not learned, we have different skills in Adire. Like we start from the scratch down to batik. Then when I noticed people are now putting on batik, before I was giving it out to someone to produce for me. But as time goes by, I just started getting the tools. Then I was like, do I really have the time to go and learn more? But instead of that, I decided to get every necessary tools to produce batik. And I started inviting people to come and be producing for me. From there, I started learning from them. Like I'll copy the way they are doing it. In case if anything happens, if a customer asks, how did you do this? So I won't be like, So I started producing it myself, and now, glory be to God.
Okay, I like the fact that you learned how to do it. You're not just in the business of the buying and selling. You're also in the manufacturing sector.
Yeah.
You produce.
Yes.
So, okay, now let's, a quick question concerning that. For the sake of the young ones, or even adults that are interested in the Adire business, what kind of skill should they acquire? Is there a school to go to for learning how to make Adire?
Okay.
Is there an Adire school, Adire classes? Adire lessons?
I train people.
Okay.
There's no school for now in the whole of Abeokuta. There's no Adire school. But I train anyone that is interested to...
Okay, it's always a one-on-one training.
Yeah, one-on-one training. And also online.
Are there other skill sets that are necessary for Adire production? You know, aside the fact that you learn how to do the tie and dye, is there any other skill? Do you need to know how to communicate? Do you need to learn how to stand for a number of hours? Are there other skills?
Let me put it this way. If you want to learn Adire, number one mindset I do tell all my apprentices is, don't be too, let me use the Yoruba word.
Okay.
Don't shako. Don't avoid this ako in Adire. You must.
Okay, there must be no. Let's use street language. Yanga.
Yeah, Yanga, exactly. You can't do Yanga in Adire. You have to behave local as like a local person. Okay. When you see me producing, sometimes you'll be like, is this the lady I saw yesterday?
Wow.
Putting on something corporate. But now, if you see what I'm putting on when I'm producing, I will just wear one knicker, one shirt, because those chemical stains are clothes. So instead, just find a permanent clothes you want to be using to work. So because
just like the mechanics.
Just like mechanics, yes. You must have that permanent clothes, because once the clothes stains, there's nothing you can do unless you turn it to tie and dye. You just redesign that clothes.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So you don't wear. There's no fashion in Adire when you are producing it. There's no. My hand will get stained. Your hand will definitely get stained. But after the production, you want to go out. Once you dress up, people won't even know you are going through that process when you are producing. So.
Interesting.
And for the,
so you can't do Yanga. It's not for the butterish people.
No.
It's not for the Nepo babies.
At all. You just have to forget that Yanga. Forget it and focus. Also for the communication aspect, that's when we want to negotiate with the customers. Because there are some customers, is this what I asked you to produce? This was not the color I asked you to produce. Why did you produce this?
I'm not like
color?
that, am I?
No, not really. You just, how do I put it? You are being too selective. Like, this is what I want. It's different from, I want this. Okay. Then after producing that exact design, a customer will not be like, the color I saw online was too deep. You are producing something that is not deep for me. Okay. Then I will start explaining, that picture you saw online was being edited. Not the real picture, because we can't just snap and post like that. We have to edit it to make it look beautiful. So you must be able to explain, because there are some customers that are not even calm at all to listen to any explanation, or you just need to calm down when you are communicating with your customers. Calm down, negotiate with them. This was what happened. It was not as if I didn't use that same color that was used, but this and this are the reasons why this thing is not looking exactly. But you can see the pattern is the same. You can see the color is close to it, but not deep to what you ordered for. So we need to start explaining. You must have a good communication skill to explain. You don't have to fight back that your customer, because there are some customers that will just fight you as if you've offended them before. You don't have to be calm.
Interesting. Okay, now let's talk about the challenges.
Okay.
That comes with the production and the buying and selling of Adire.
The challenge.
Let's start with the production.
Okay, for the production, number one, something like this, what I'm putting on. When a customer comes and be like, I want this exact design, I'll produce something like this. But if you look at the cloth I'm putting on very well, there are different colors. Now, I might not be able to remember all the colors, but I will still try and pick the ones I can see. But there are some customers that will be like, this exact color, I want it on that same clothes, on that same order. So for me to start cracking, and if I didn't pick, maybe I forgot to put color red, color blue or something, there are some customers that will still fight you. That fight is there. But now, if you want to fight me, I'll just be looking at you, because you can't kill me. I've tried my best. If you know you don't like it, come and do your own. You need to come and sit down and think, because to create something like this is not easy. Or sometimes someone's mistake. You know, every art in a design, or every mistake in a design, or how do you normally put it? Every mistake in art is a design. Yes. Okay. So someone's mistake, a client will go and bring it. Please, I want this exact thing.
Oh wow! So that means you have to make a mistake too.
Yeah, we do mistakes.
No. For someone, you want to recreate someone's mistake.
Yes.
You have to make a mistake.
Exactly. No, not even to make a mistake.
Okay.
The thing is, for me to start thinking that this person that created this thing made a mistake.
Made a mistake.
Like, it's not supposed to be like this. You're not asking me to go and create that mistake. How is it possible? So, if I should check very well, if I should check the design, I'll be like, I can still create this mistake. But if I can't create it, I'll just tell the customer, I can't do it. because this is someone's mistake. For instance, a client brought a cloth to me. Maybe the person went online to check that design. And in that design, the person had already worn the clothes. The clothes had faded.
Oh.
So after fading, the person now redesigned that clothes. Now a client came around and said, I want something like this. But in that design, I've already seen that the person that produced that clothes, maybe the cloth has gotten faded before. Then the person had to rebrand. Now you're asking me to go through that process. I will first produce that first faded part before creating another design on it. Okay, if you want me to do it, I can do it, but you have to pay in excess. Some will be like, I can't pay in excess because it's still the same amount you are selling around, like I will pay. And I'll be like, I can't go through all this stress if you can't
Okay,
pay.
now, so how do you balance this? The customers want your own professionalism, the customers' complaints, you trying to, appease to them. How do you balance all of this?
All it takes is patience.
Oh.
Yes, because I won't lie, because sometimes when a customer reacts, that grudge would want to push me to talk. But I'll be like, just calm down. Arewa, calm down. So that patience, that's how I balance it. It's not easy.
Okay.
Also, delivering a customer's order is another wahala on its own. For me to deliver, I'm not the driver. I'll take it to the park. Driver, please let me send this thing to maybe Abuja, Lagos, Edo. So maybe the driver forgot the package at the park or something, I don't know, or the driver was too slow to deliver, or maybe finally the driver takes the clothes to the park, or the driver is now requesting more than the money we agreed on. Instead of my clients will be fighting with the driver, my clients will call me and be fighting with me, as if I'm the driver. Then I'll be the one begging on the driver's behalf. The driver I don't even know. I'll be the one begging, madam, I'm sorry. I'll now call the driver, what really happened? The driver will now explain, this was what happened, Then I have to call my customer. We are sorry. I'm taking the blame because I took the package to the park. And even, I'm not the driver. You should understand now. Not me be the driver. Why are you now fighting with me? As if,
I get you. I think most entrepreneurs are in that shoe. They are in that case. They face such things most times. I do face it too sometimes. And it can be hectic. It's why most times I don't deal with pack drivers anymore. Okay, now tell us about the challenges that comes with the buying and the selling.
Okay. The challenges that come with the buying and the selling is this. A customer comes, we are in January.
Okay.
A customer comes in January. Hello, I want to buy clothes. How much? This is the price. Then I'll get back to you. Okay, ma. The customer will now come back maybe June or July, still expecting to buy that product, that same price that he or she priced in January, still expecting to pay that amount. And in Nigeria we do.
I don't think that should be difficult because people should understand how pricing works.
It's only few that understands. They'll be like, I've priced this thing. I've already told every members of the organization that we are paying so amount. So they were all contributing. So you guys have been contributing since January and you are still expecting that price. So to solve that solution now, what I tell them is, if you are buying now, this is the price. If you come back later, anything can happen. So don't expect that same.
So you've been able to go above that? Like,
yes,
okay,
so
solve that. Okay.
I've been able to solve it.
Okay.
Also, producing water is a big challenge.
Okay.
So during this dry season, there's no rain, there's no water. Most of the wells are getting dried. So production is so difficult to go. We give thanks. We keep pushing. Like
I didn't hear you say anything about raw materials in production. Is that easy to come by? Is that cheap? Is that not giving you any issues?
The raw material we use, you keep getting. You know, we're in Nigeria now.
So you take it out from us, the customers?
Yeah, we tell customers.
Okay, okay. Okay, now you've shared all the challenges. Still, since I've known you, you've been in the Adire business and you're still in the Adire business. So why are you still in the game? Why are you still producing Adire? Why are you still selling Adire? What's your biggest motivation? What motivates you?
Okay, what motivated me most was, I told you I was into media before and the money was not coming. For me. Okay. Yeah. So when I got into Adire and I was making, even before things got expensive, if someone gives me like or maybe someone borrows me 15,000. I can use that 15,000 to make 45,000.
Okay.
So the money was flowing, and there is this. No. The gain is much, and also it gives me
money
that.
Is a good motivation.
Sure.
Yeah.
So it gives me that. It gives me room to create, that creativity aspect of it. That's why I'm still in it, because I've not gotten there. Like, I still need to create something unique. I've not created.
Oh, you've not created something unique yet. You're not convinced.
I'm trying. I'm still pulling. You know, I said I just got some equipment for myself to learn another step in Adire, like the batik production. So I'm still trying. I'm still learning. So I know one day I'll still produce something unique. I've not gotten there yet. So I'm still pushing.
Okay, for the sake of the young ones that want to learn Adire, or they're just interested in the business, or some people that are not even from Abeokuta or Ogun State, but they love the Adire designs, they love the fabrics, but they are not too sure about which is Adire and which is not Adire. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
I'm not just talking about the Chinese Adire, or what do you call it, the nylon?
China.
The China,
Real
thank
material.
you. The China Adire. I am now talking about the other fabrics we now see in the market that have the Adire design. It's not China, but it's got the Adire. You think it's Adire until you move close and you see that, oh, this is not Adire. So how would you, educate us for us to know the difference?
Okay. In producing Adire, we only have 3 to 4 materials we use.
Okay.
And number one mindset you have is when you feel the material, you see cotton. You feel cotton. For those that can recognize textile very well, you feel cotton, like 100% cotton material. But if you can't recognize it, there is this material we use, polished material. We use shaking material. We use crepe material. We use guinea material. Those are the 4 most common material we use when we are producing Adire. So if you see any design on guinea, maybe any Adire design on guinea, definitely that is good quality material. If you see any design on crepe, there are 2 different kinds of crepe. There are some crepe that are from Gambia. Even the price also determines. When you hear the price, like this one is 10,000, this one is 15,000. So you now feel, since it's the same design, you're not going for 10,000 naira home. I would advise, don't go for 10,000 naira home, because once you take it home, you might be crying. Because once you start sewing, even tailors complain that those crepe, they don't even last. While they are sewing, it started getting torn little by little. So don't go for those. Look for the quality. Some people pick designs due to the price. Don't look at the price. Just go for the quality instead of going for the cheaper ones. But those ones that are not real Adire, definitely the price cannot be as high as the original Adire. The original Adire, you feel the quality, you feel the price.
Thank you very much for educating us on that, because it can be very confusing sometimes. I went out with a friend, and a friend was pointing out someone's outfit to me that, can you tell that is not Adire? I said, no way, it is Adire. And she said, no, it is not Adire. I said, it is Adire because it has the design. And it's not the China Adire. So I was confused, really, even for someone, from Abeokuta like me, it was confusing. So I feel like, so how are you battling with all this, the influx of different type of designs that are copycats of Adire?
Ankara now, they've been creating
exactly,
Adire.
Yes, Ankara to have
because
Adire
I
design.
think those producing Ankara, they feel people are now going into Adire instead of Ankara. Maybe they are not buying Ankara again. Then they decided to copy our patterns and be creating it on Ankara. But you feel it, you feel the texture. The price for Ankara is way far from the price from Adire.
Okay.
So you feel the price, you feel the quality, the cotton. Once you feel it's not cotton, just focus it.
It's not Adire.
Yes.
Okay. You're here already. Now let's just go to that segment where we ask the very interesting question on career talk. You get to share with us one thing you cannot forget in the course of your business. It might be a particular good experience or a bad experience, but it has stayed with you for a very long time. You just can't forget about this experience. Please share with us so that the young ones can learn.
Okay. Number one thing I can't forget was when I wanted to register my business. My mom said, you don't have to. It's just like a waste of time. Don't waste your money. Don't do that. Then I was discouraged from my mom. Then I was like, another person said, if you register it, people will be bringing big contracts. You won't regret it. Then I just took that bold step that, okay, don't tell your mommy you are going to register your business. And then I was still in school as a student, so I went to register. And ever since I registered, I've never regretted it. People keep bringing that contract, that big contract. Like, I'll be like, is this how people are making money in Adire? Like, once you get, in my life, since I've started Adire, though I've not been there yet, but I've been making millions in Adire business, and I'm like, wow. Thank God I took that bold step, that experience, the day I registered it, I never regretted it.
That's a good one. That's a good step. And why was your mom against you registering it? Does she not support you at the very business?
She does, but what I feel is she's not exposed enough.
Okay.
That's
but what about now? Is she convinced?
Now, I used to, anytime she calls, and women send or see me, I'll be like, that day that I wanted to go and register my business, you discouraged me. So why are you not asking for money? She'll be like, yet low, I'm like, because you are not seeing it. And also the day I pitched my business, so when I was given a grant. So when I got the grant, when I was pitching, I told them I needed water because we face water as a challenge. It's a big challenge for us. So I told them I needed water. So to get this water, I need to get a borehole, get a well. Maybe I have to dig a well or something. So I think I came the third position. So I won the grant. And I told mommy, they've not paid the money yet, but they will pay. The first thing my mom said was, don't go and dig that well. Go and use that money to buy clothes. I said, if I buy clothes, I will spend the money. That's not the first thing. It's that water, because I produce. That water is important. Very, very important. So if I don't dig that well now, as time goes by, if I still need that well, how will I do it?
How will you go about it? So you still come back to the problem of the well.
Of that well.
We have to go already, Arewa. Okay. I just love your story. Very inspiring, very truthful, very real. And I would love that even the younger ones would learn from you. You know, there's so much you can do with your hands. So much you can do with different skills. Just be focused, determined, and do it with all your heart. And you don't actually have to, not listen to mommy or daddy. Just pick the right things and do the right things all the time. So myself, Lara, Emmanuel, I'm saying bye-bye on Career Talk today. But remember, Career Talk will be here again next week with another guest. Bye for now.